Making healthy choices at the grocery store is always a challenge, but Share Our Strengths Cooking Matters program is helping families make better choices every day. Alison Ferrer is the National Volunteer Program Manager for Cooking Matters. She knows how hard it can be for families to shop smart.
We've done a research study that shows about 85% of low-income families really want to put healthy meals on the table, but only about 50% are actually doing so.
And that's where Cooking Matters comes in.
Cooking Matters brings families into either a grocery store or a location where they can take cooking classes, and they're able to learn hands-on skills that help them to shop for and prepare healthy meals on a limited budget.
We're going to be doing the Cooking Matters at the Store program.
So what can people expect when they come here?
First of all, we talk about the various ways that you can procure produce, whether it's fresh, frozen, or canned, and how to comparison shop when it comes to those produce items and find the best value for your money.
So we want to see whole wheat instead of enriched.
We also talk about whole grains and finding whole grains on nutrition facts panels. And we talk about how to shop the store, how to look for where healthy ingredients might exist, how to understand the layout of a grocery store, and we talk about ways that you can use those ingredients when you get home.
Well, thank you for sharing your fresh ideas.
Tal Vanek is one of those people leading those tours at the grocery store. What are the biggest obstacles and hurdles that a low-income family faces when trying to shop for healthy foods?
So some of the biggest obstacles is selection. They live in areas that have less of a selection when it comes to fresh produce and options to eat healthy food.
How are you assisting these families in overcoming these obstacles with healthy food options?
So we teach them something called unit pricing. So we look at, even though the can is a larger item, even though it has a higher price, you're actually getting a better value. Look at the smaller box versus the bigger box.
Kenitha Johnson took a tour with Tal and learned just that.
So I go to the grocery store often, but I never really understood the fact of unit pricing and how to get the most out of my money. And sometimes buying larger cans of vegetables or fruit, I can do more with. So I can prepare it all at one time, but use it for different meals.
So do you feel like you were shopping in the wrong way before?
Yes.
But it's not just unit pricing that makes a difference in the lives of these families.
We teach them how to read labels. You can identify this item has higher amounts of sodium, it has protein, and we also teach them that even though it's one can, it may not be an entire serving.
You can prevent the sodium, so much sodium and sugars in your food. You can control it yourself.
Jasmine Price is diabetic and sees the epidemic all around her.
Nowadays, it's a lot of people getting diabetes. I see a lot of people with a lot of juice, chips, cupcakes, and some things like that. So they actually need to cook instead of going to the restaurants or buying the fast products in stores. They actually need to cook.
And Tal has seen that change happen, thanks to Cooking Matters.
One of our clients shared with us that she had never even looked at a label before. She was always pretty intimidated because there was a large chart and a bunch of numbers that she didn't understand. So she actually was like, I started reading labels, and guess what? My husband's blood pressure went down.
Why is it important to have programs like this in the community in Chicago?
It's important because you want to live longer. You want to live longer, you want to be healthier. So when you know better, you'll do better.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
For more information, visit cookingmatters.org.